Chemistry? It's everywhere. From the bustling streets of our cities to the quiet corners of our homes, chemistry is an integral part of our daily lives. Did you know that chemistry happens all around us, all the time? It's in the food we cook, the air we breathe, and even in the exercise we do. Every action we take is influenced by chemical processes. It's not just in labs with scientists in white coats. While we often associate chemistry with complex experiments and sophisticated equipment, it's much more than that. It's in our kitchens, our bathrooms, and even inside our bodies. From the moment we wake up and brush our teeth, to the meals we prepare and eat, chemistry is at play. Chemistry is the study of matter and how it changes. These changes can be as simple as water boiling or as complex as the reactions happening in our cells. These changes are called chemical reactions, and they are the building blocks of our world. Every living organism relies on these reactions to survive and thrive. One of the most common chemical reactions is called oxidation. This reaction is essential in many processes, from the rusting of metals to the burning of fuels. You've seen it in action when a bicycle left out in the rain gets rusty, or when metal fences corrode over time. This is oxidation at work, slowly transforming the materials around us, or when you slice an apple and it turns brown. This browning is another example of oxidation, a process that affects even the foods we eat. These are just two examples of oxidation at work. But oxidation is not just about decay, it's also about transformation and energy release. Understanding oxidation helps us understand the world around us better. It reveals the hidden processes that shape our environment and influence our daily lives. It's a fundamental process that has shaped our planet and continues to impact our daily lives in countless ways. From the natural beauty of mountains to the challenges of pollution, oxidation plays a crucial role. So let's dive in and explore the fascinating world of oxidation. By understanding these chemical reactions, we can better appreciate the complexity and beauty of the world we live in. Meet oxidation, the rust maker. We've all seen a rusty nail or a tarnished piece of silver. This happens because of a chemical reaction called oxidation. It's like a slow, silent dance between a substance and oxygen. Think of iron, the metal that makes up many things around us, including nails. When iron is exposed to air and water, it reacts with oxygen in the air. This reaction forms a new substance, rust, which is iron oxide. Rust is weaker than iron and has a reddish-brown color. You see it on cars, bridges, and even old tools. Oxidation is the culprit behind that familiar reddish-brown coating. Unmasking oxidation, a closer look. But what's really going on during oxidation? Let's break it down. Atoms are the tiny building blocks of everything around us. They are like Lego bricks that make up different substances. During a chemical reaction like oxidation, atoms trade tiny particles called electrons. You can think of electrons like tiny balls of energy. In oxidation, one substance loses electrons and another gains them. In the case of rusting iron, iron atoms lose electrons to oxygen atoms. This exchange of electrons changes the properties of both the iron and the oxygen, creating the new substance we call rust. Oxidation in action from apples to batteries. Have you ever wondered why an apple turns brown after you slice it, or why metal objects rust over time? These everyday occurrences are all due to a fascinating chemical process called oxidation. Oxidation isn't just about rust, it's a process that affects many aspects of our daily lives, often in ways we don't even notice. From the food we eat to the devices we use, oxidation is constantly at work. This fascinating reaction is happening all around us, often in ways we don't even realize. For instance, when you leave a sliced apple out in the open, it starts to turn brown. This is a visible sign of oxidation at work. Remember that sliced apple turning brown? That's oxidation too. When you cut an apple, you expose the inside to oxygen in the air. The oxygen reacts with compounds in the apple, causing it to turn brown. When you cut an apple, you expose the inside to oxygen in the air. This exposure triggers a chemical reaction between the oxygen and the natural compounds in the apple, leading to the browning effect we see. The oxygen reacts with compounds in the apple, causing it to turn brown. This process is similar to what happens when metal rusts, but in the case of the apple, it's the phenolic compounds that are reacting with the oxygen. Even the batteries that power our devices rely on oxidation. Inside a battery, a chemical reaction occurs that involves the transfer of electrons. This reaction is crucial for generating the electrical energy that powers our gadgets. Batteries have two different metals and a chemical solution. These components work together to create a flow of electrons through a process known as a redox reaction, which stands for reduction oxidation. A chemical reaction occurs causing one metal to lose electrons, oxidation, and the other to gain electrons, reduction. This movement of electrons from one metal to another generates an electric current. This flow of electrons creates the electrical current that powers our devices. So, the next time you use your phone or any battery-powered gadget, remember that it's the magic of oxidation and reduction at work, turning chemical energy into electrical energy. The two sides of oxidation, friend or foe? This question has intrigued scientists and laypeople alike for generations. Oxidation is a chemical reaction that involves the transfer of electrons, and it can have both positive and negative effects on various materials and processes. Oxidation can be both beneficial and harmful, depending on the context. In some cases, it can lead to the deterioration of materials, while in others it is essential for life and industry. Understanding the dual nature of oxidation is key to harnessing its power effectively. We've seen how it can weaken metal and spoil food. Rusting metal structures, moldy bread, and spoiled vegetables are all common examples of the destructive side of oxidation. These processes can lead to significant economic losses and pose health risks, but it also plays a vital role in many important processes. For instance, in the natural world, oxidation is crucial for plant photosynthesis, which is the process by which plants convert sunlight into energy. Without this process, life on Earth would not be sustainable. For example, oxidation is essential for life. In human biology, oxidation is a key component of cellular respiration, the process by which our cells generate energy. This energy is necessary for all bodily functions from movement to thought. Our bodies use oxygen from the air we breathe to break down food and release energy. This process not only fuels our daily activities but also supports our overall health and well-being. Without oxidation, our cells would not be able to function properly. This process, called cellular respiration, is a form of oxidation that keeps us alive. It occurs in the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, where oxygen is used to convert nutrients into adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the energy currency of the cell. Oxidation is also used in many industrial processes like making plastics, fertilizers, and even cleaning water. These applications demonstrate the versatility of oxidation and its importance in modern technology and industry. So, while we often associate oxidation with negative things like rust, it's a crucial process with a wide range of applications. From supporting life to driving industrial innovation, oxidation is a double-edged sword that we must understand and manage wisely. Now that you know about oxidation, you can use this knowledge to your advantage. For example, you can protect your bike from rust by keeping it clean and dry. Water speeds up the rusting process, so drying your bike after it gets wet is important. You can also apply a protective coating, like paint or oil, to create a barrier between the metal and the elements. By understanding the science behind rust, you can take simple steps to prevent it and keep your belongings in good condition. Oxidation isn't just happening outside our bodies, it's happening inside us all the time. As mentioned earlier, we need oxygen for cellular respiration, which provides energy for our cells. However, oxidation can also produce harmful byproducts called free radicals. These unstable molecules can damage our cells and contribute to aging and diseases like cancer. The good news is that our bodies have natural antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables can provide our bodies with the antioxidants they need to fight oxidative stress. Oxidation plays a starring role in some of the most fundamental processes on Earth. When we burn fuel like wood or gasoline, we are harnessing the power of oxidation. The fuel reacts with oxygen, releasing heat and light. Photosynthesis, the process by which plants make food, also involves oxidation. Plants use sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose or sugar and oxygen. This process is essential for life on Earth, as it provides the oxygen we breathe and the food we eat. Chemistry might seem like a complex subject, but it's all around us, shaping our world in fascinating ways. Oxidation, the process we've explored in this essay, is just one example of the countless chemical reactions that occur every day. By understanding the basic principles of chemistry, we can appreciate the wonder of the world around us and make informed decisions about our health and the environment. So, Next time you see a rusty nail or a browning apple, take a moment to think about the amazing chemistry at play.